Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Boston Celtics have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3-1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Los Angeles Lakers. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Russell, and it's Cowens in at the 4 slot. And for the Lakers, Magic Johnson is out there with West. Then it's Worthy. Then it's Bailey. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center. So the Lakers win the tip. You look at Boston. They've had some chances in this series, but haven't been able to take advantage. Greg, tonight is their last chance.
And Kevin, there are no tomorrows unless it's vacation planning. But talking to them, they're not ready to concede. If they win here, they go home for Game 6. And if they can win that, boy, anything is possible in a Game 7.
Screened by Russell. Here's Havlicek. Rebound the Lakers. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
That shot, the 3, is very volatile. On games when it's fallen, you can beat anyone. But when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough sweating. Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Cousy passes to Russell. John Havlicek on the wing. Oh, Russell in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Worthy.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
First team foul.
Elgin Baylor on the wing. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. There's the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And the layup falls.
And that's a sense of the IQ of Cousy right there. He just knows where to be in transition. One of the more intelligent players we have.
And here's West from the arc. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Cousy passes to Havlicek. And another basket for Boston.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Cousy. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Now here's Johnson over Cousy. Los Angeles with another miss. Cowens passes to Cousy. Pass to Havlicek. Just 5 to shoot. Good. Havlicek's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Johnson. Six to shoot. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To stop the drought. The shot, no good. Nice D from Russell.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Here's Cousy. He's guarded by Johnson. The shot by Cowens, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
To Johnson. Pass to Worthy. Rebound, Boston.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
John Havlicek on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Here is Russell. Baylor with the steal. And here is Johnson. Right side Baylor. And they double up Baylor. Knocked loose. Stolen by Havlicek. Pass to Cousy. Havlicek outside. Here's Sharman. Clock at 6. Russell a screen on Johnson. Here's Sharman. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles, trailing here by 8. Outside Baylor. And here's West for 3. Good on the triple.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Here's Cousy. Havlicek outside. To the paint. Here's Cowens, covered by Worthy. And he can't jam it through. Pass to Johnson. West outside. Johnson, the pass to Baylor. Right side Worthy. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Cowens. Russell a screen on Worthy. On the wing, Havlicek. Baylor defending. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
West outside. Pass to Worthy. Worthy drawing the double team. Baylor kicks to Johnson. This one for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Sharman. No scoring in this one. To the inside. Here's Cowens. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And that one misses.
And how about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
Here's Cousy. It's Pierce on the wing. Shoots over Worthy. Oh, Worthy with the block. Havlicek against Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Cousy. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist from West.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Celtics leading by 3. Havlicek with it. Here's Cousy. And the Celtics making a change here. Heisen's checked in.
Second team. Substitution on the court.
Russell passes to Cousy. Here's Heinsohn. Covered by Worthy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very...
Together for the Lakers.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Johnson. Here's Cooper. Wilkes the pass to Worthy. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Johnson. And he converts the layup. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now, here is Havlicek. Here's Cousy. Back to Havlicek. Screened by Russell. Goes up on the high post. That's short off the rim. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Johnson. Now Worthy. Cuts it 5 from 18. And again, it's the Lakers.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Cousy. Out left to the wing. Heinsohn the pass to Russell. Here's Cousy. Over Johnson. Cousy can't hit. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Johnson outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the middle. Here's Worthy. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Celtics with the lead. Russell dishes to Pierce. Back to Russell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Boston. Russell at the line for 2.
Throw good, Russell. And Los Angeles with some changes. Big Dog, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Austin Reeves comes in for James Worthy. And West subs in for Johnson. And so Russell hits them both. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Cooper. Bynum with a screen on White. Inside. The shot's good from Bynum.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Here's Pierce, snatched away. .109 left in the first. To the wing on the left. High, arcing shot. West can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Cowens passes to Pierce. Outside, White. Over Cooper. Backs down the step-back Jay. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And just a nice job there to shake free of the D inside and then drain the jumper.
29 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Wilkes. Scoreless thus far. The rebound by the Celtics. Cowens has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Rondo. Outside Pierce. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. With 1 on the clock. That shot missing. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Celtics leading by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Celtics leading by 4. Cooper is out there with West. Then there's Big Dog. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Wilkes in at the 4. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for Boston, Joe taking Reeves.
And he hits the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Cooper. Bynum with a screen on White. Teardrop shot, and it's Cooper missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's White. Down low, Bynum with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Wilkes. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night.
That's his first personal foul.
What's up?
First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Wilkes. Shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. Celtics leading by 5. Outside, White. It's Pierce on the wing. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
West passes to Reeves. Bynum sets a screen for Reeves. Back to West. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now here's Pierce off on the layup. Here's Wilkes. Pass to Cooper. Reeves outside. Bynum sets a screen for Reeves. Here's Wilkes. There's the triple. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Softly drops in the floater. Pierce has got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Cooper. Bynum with a screen on White. Inside. And it's Bynum with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Outside Pierce. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's up a 3. Lakers with the rebound. West outside. Pass to Cooper. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's West. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had rough shooting.
For Boston, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Boston, Joe. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Big Dog. And it's Baylor in for Austin Reeves. Celtics making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Now West. 6 points for him. Pass to Cooper. West with the ball. Baylor up top. Shoots over Pierce. Baylor's shot is off. Celtics leading by 5. Cowens passes to Pierce. Here's Sharman. Defended by West. There's the screen. Here's Pierce. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Rondo's checked in for White. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Celtics call timeout.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. And you look at Abdul-Jabbar. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Shot clock at 3. Pierce with another miss. Lakers trail by 5. Outside Baylor. Pass to West. Back to Baylor. Lays it up off the glass.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Now here's Rondo. Nothing on the board. Pass to Sharman. A 3. Elgin Baylor pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Wilkes. Back to Baylor. And here's West for 3. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter. Third of the game so far.
Rondo passes to Pierce. Here's Havlicek. Wilkes with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Throws it up high. Stolen by Pierce. Outside Rondo. Back to Pierce. The Celtics working the ball around now. Havlicek outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Celtics have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Shooting for Boston.
That's good from Pierce. Pierce hits 2. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Here's Cooper, still without a basket. Johnson down low, nails the baby hook.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Celtics have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Cousy passes to Sharman. Pass to Cowens. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now, here's Baylor. Misses the step-back jump shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Cousy passes to Pierce. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And the Lakers call time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Lakers have possession. 4-point game. Baylor gets the bucket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Cousy. Pass to Sharman. Havlicek outside. Cousy passes to Havlicek. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Cousy can't hit. Lakers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Baylor can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Cousy. Here's Havlicek. Drains it from beyond the arc. Havlicek's got 7 points in the game.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Pass to Cooper. Outside Baylor. Over Pierce. Baylor can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Havlicek outside. The kick out to Pierce. Over Bynum. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Johnson surveying the floor. Stolen. Now here is Havlicek. 7 points in the game. Pass to Cousy. Back to Havlicek. Here's Sharman. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pierce against Baylor. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now a 7-point Celtic lead. Here's Cooper. Now here's Baylor. Defended by Pierce. Denied! Pierce with the block.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Cousy. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I tell you, Cousy is pretty crafty down there on the block, has that sense of how to score in traffic.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Worthy's checked in for the Lakers. West comes in for Cooper.
And Cousy, just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
Now here's Bailey. Pass to Johnson. To halt the run. Worthy dishes to Johnson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Cousy. He has 5. Driving inside. Bynum with the block. 1:57 left to play in the first half. Johnson, the pass to West. Los Angeles with another miss. Boston leading by 10. Pass to Cousy. Havlicek outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Havlicek.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Now here's West. He's got 9.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for West.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Sharman. Hasn't made one yet. From about 16. Second chance shot, and Russell puts it in. Russell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
West with a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Havlicek outside. Here's Sharman to the paint. Bynum with the block. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's West. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. West has got 13 points.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
And here's Havlicek. He's got 9. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
John Havlicek.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Paul Pierce, he's been the guy making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Boston Celtics.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long-shot. So,
let's pretend it's one word.
well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played, well played. We'll see how they do. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. So it's Boston now. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Havlicek. And it's Sharman in at the 2-guard spot. Havlicek outside. Yep, that one goes in there. Havlicek's got 12 in the game.
Well, love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Worthy. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Russell's there. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Havlicek and Baylor with the block. Abdul-Jabbar outside. The hook. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Cousy. Here's Sharman, defended by West. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Big Dog is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers, number 17, Andrew Bynum.
Pass to Cowens. Tipped away. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by West. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And Boston has possession after the basket by the Lakers. Knocked away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Worthy. And Worthy throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Cousy following the bucket by the Lakers. Excellent D there by Johnson. Lakers trail by 7. Outside Baylor. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for 2, James Worthy.
First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Havlicek. Here's Cousy. 5 points in the game. Here's the teardrop. They need this one. And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
West outside. Back to Johnson. Wants to get it to Worthy and does.
His 3rd personal foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
At the line for the Lakers, James Worthy, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Worthy. Timeout called the Celtics. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Havlicek with it. 12 points for him. Over to the wing. Here's Sharman. Fended by West. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Sharman's got his first points in this one. Johnson, the pass to West. Worthy kicks to Johnson. Pass to Baylor. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And here's West for 3. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now Johnson. He's got 8. Pass to Baylor. That's in, coming off the assist from Bynum. Bynum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Cousy passes to Russell. Here's Sharman. A floater. And the turnover again by Boston.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Lakers trail by 6. Now here's Johnson. Worthy outside. And here is Baylor. Out to West. Tries it from 19. Rebound Boston. Russell's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Cousy. 5 points in the game. Pass to Sharman. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cousy's got 8.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's West. He's got 13. Now here's Baylor. 3-pointer. Boston grabs the miss. Russell's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Sharman. Pass to Cousy. Here's the 3. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And that one falls for Johnson. Cooper, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Boston also with the sub. Pierce is checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
So it's the Celtics now.
His third personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Russell. Here's Cousy. Shot clock at 5. The tray. Busted. No good that time either. Lakers trail by 7. West with the ball. 13 points in the game. Over Havlicek. No good from West.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Cousy passes to Pierce. Here's Cousy. 8 points for him. And that one's good from Havlicek.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Right wing. A shot by West. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. West has got 15.
And how about the lift West gets on his shot? Leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
Here's Cousy. Pass to Pierce. To the middle. And stolen by Worthy. On the wing, Johnson. Here's Cooper. Pierce covering. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for one. Michael Cooper.
Free throw good, Cooper.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Pierce. He's got 11 to the inside. Bynum with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Taken away. Havlicek with it. West picks him up. Back to Russell. Celtics passing it around. On the wing, Havlicek. Defended by West. 18 feet out. And that one's good from Havlicek. Havlicek's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Johnson, the pass to Worthy. West outside. Pass to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Celtics leading by 5. Now a timeout called by Boston. So both teams making some changes here. Rondo looking over the floor. Shoots over Johnson. Bank shot, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Cooper. Johnson in the corner. Launches a 3. And it's Cooper missing.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
To the middle, releases. The shot by Cowens, no good.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Cousy. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Here's Heinsohn. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Rondo passes to Cowens. Here's Pierce. Boston. No good that time either. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Pass to Johnson. Over Cousy. Johnson double team. Buries it down low. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback. Well, let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Now here's Rondo. Still scoreless. Sinks the three-pointer.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Johnson, the pass to Cooper. It's a pick by Bynum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Paul Pierce.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
The first one falls.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And the Lakers making a change here. Baylor's checked in. And Cooper drops both of them. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Pass to Sharman. .32 seconds left in the third quarter. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Now West for the tie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His fourth personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for 2. Very well.
And he knocks down the first one. Havlicek, he's checked in for the Celtics. That one drops. He ties it up. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Rondo against West. Outside Rondo. Left side Pierce. 6 to shoot. Over Baylor. Not enough on that one as it misses. Tie game in Los Angeles. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Baylor. Then it's Austin Reed. Then there's Cooper. And it's Wilkes in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, they're dumping it inside and scoring in bunches. The defense has had no answer for how to slow them down.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other. And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Now, here is Havlicek. The kick out to Pierce. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Here's Wilkes. There's the try.
Boston foul. John Havlicek. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Wilkes taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Havlicek outside. Back to Rondo. Havlicek outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Cooper. Baylor a screen on Havlicek. Here's Wilkes. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Scores off the crossover. Pierce has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Cooper. And here's Reeves outside. Trains the 3-pointer. Reeves has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Back to Reeves. Here's Cooper. Pass to Reeves. And they get it back. Shot clock at 6. Here's Baylor. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
The shot by Pierce, no good.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Rondo against Cooper. Good, nothing but net. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Sharman, the pass to Pierce. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Baylor, and he drives in. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Baylor's got 5 points now this quarter. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sharman. Nice ball movement by Boston. Havlicek outside. And the shot goes down. Havlicek's got 21.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Here's Reeves, and here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's guarded by Maxwell. Crafty move. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist by Reeves.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Rondo dishes to Pierce. Here's Maxwell. That shot off. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Reeves outside. Down low. And the dunk by Baylor.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Celtics trail by 10. It's to Sharman. Pierce with it. Baylor defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Pierce. Good on both. Here's Johnson. Worthy outside. Here's West. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. Worthy's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics trail by 10. Rondo. Pass to Pierce. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And he comes up with the deuce. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Now here's Pierce.
Second team. At the line for the Celtics. Pierce taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Pierce. No good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 11. Johnson with it. Now Pierce defending. Johnson, good.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And it's Pierce in the corner. Pulls up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Pierce has got 12 points in just the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the Celtics with possession here after Magic Johnson's miss. Here's Cousy. Outside Pierce. Pass to Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. Nice job down low. Rondo's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
I tell you what, Rondo will get physical down low in that post. He is not going to back down from anybody.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. West kicks to Baylor. Pass to Johnson. Johnson, double team. And here's West from the arc. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist. Worthy's got 4 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Cousy. To the paint. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Goes up. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Cousy. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Cousy. Covered by Johnson. 6 to shoot. Fires from way outside. Cousy can't hit.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Celtics trail by 14. Here's Cousy. Havlicek outside. Screened by Russell. From the high post. And he nails the jumper. Havlicek's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's West. Rebound, Boston. Here's Sharman. Cousy passes to Sharman. Russell, a screen on West. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
At the line for the Celtics, Russell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Russell. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 11. Baylor dishes to Johnson. Going inside. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Cousy to the middle. He's looking for Russell and finds him. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now here's West. Pass to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. And here's West on the arc. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. West has got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Lakers. 1:37 left in the game. Screened by Russell. To the inside. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Johnson. West outside. And it's Russell with the rebound. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 14.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Lakers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And they are just moments away from lifting the trophy thanks to a rousing performance here in Game 5.
Yeah, it was really just a remarkable effort tonight, and you can see how much this title means to this team. They are extremely deserving champions, and they are going to enjoy this celebration for quite a while.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Magic Johnson.
He came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
That's it, folks. The Los Angeles Lakers have won it all. Wow. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched, but pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Give it up for your MVP.